Welcome to Boomervision. Today's review, first impression. I came across a game called 1982, pixelated, two-dimensional, um, a lot of good reviews, and I thought it would be a nice game for me to review. I was an avid gamer in the 70s, in the 80s. I had every big name game that came out. I had a couple of different consoles. I loved gaming. I was familiar with most of the lesser known names too, and Adult Life interrupted, and I didn't do a lot of gaming in the 90s, 2000s, even the 2010s. It was kind of hit or miss, a little here, a little there, and I think that's probably a familiar story with a lot of people my age. So I will get to the review on 1982. Probably in the second part of this. When I was looking online to find a game, find a game worth playing, I wasn't looking for the free-to-play stuff. I was looking for a major name, and maybe to try out a different platform. I usually play on the PC. I own an Xbox. I own a couple of generations of Xboxes, and I think we've got a couple Nintendos floating around here somewhere. And a PlayStation, and not the latest iteration of the PlayStation. Anyway, get to the point. As I was looking for a game, I stumbled across this controversy about 2K games and Battlefield 3, and I watched a few YouTube videos on it. And we were no strangers to controversy in the gaming world. In the 70s, in the 80s, when stuff was first taking off. I remember a bunch of Atari devs walked and formed their own company. And the reaction was a lot different. I mean, it was a lot different. And I don't know if that's due to all of the social media platforms we have nowadays, YouTube and Twitch and Glitter and Tweeter, or what the hell ever those other ones are. But maybe the difference between then and now is just that everybody has a platform that can reach the entire planet. And maybe the difference is, companies are just more cutthroat than they used to be. I kind of think it's the former, not the latter. And I kind of don't know where to come down on this. There are multiple game platforms, and there are many, many games, all of which would be, probably a fun enough experience that if there is a particular company that is just off the charts with their douchebaggery, you can ignore them and still have a fun, full game life. My question here, and I would like my entire fan base to answer, all three of you, who's in the right here? Who's in the wrong? The company in question, 2K, actually sent private investigators to this guy's house. And is a YouTuber named SupMatto, and maybe I butchered that name. I butcher most names. I apologize if that's the case. But you're having a company dispatch private investigators to your house rather than using the many, many legal approaches, lawyers or YouTube's copyright strike approach, to send people to somebody's house. My gut feeling is that's a whoa kind of thing to do. But if there's anybody that has a different take on that, leave me a comment. Okay, I'm gonna finish up this video real quick. I'm gonna do a review of 1982 in a separate standalone video, and in the meantime, like, subscribe, and especially leave a comment. I'm interested to know the prevailing opinion about the SupMatto 2K brouhaha over the last couple of days. And tune back in again for another look at today's world through yesterday's eyes.